Imagine you walk into a big shopping mall and suddenly many customers start leaving the mall at the same time. Shop owners panic, sales drop, and the whole mall becomes silent. That is exactly what happened in today's stock market and this week. Hi, this is Mahesh Kadar. I'm a debt freedom coach, and you're watching This Week in Markets of 13th March 2026, while I decode the whole market in just a simple layman language where every person who doesn't know about investing in stocks as well can understand that. I'm taking the reference of Motilal Oswal report. Based on that, I will be decoding that. Okay. In just a few days, the market lost a lot of points. Okay. But what is a big question which all investors have? Why did investors suddenly walk out of the market? Because what happens in the fall, like I said, in the mall, when all the customers started leaving the shop mall at the same time, which means what? The shop owners will panic. And that's what's happened. Okay. Now think of the stock market as a huge shopping mall. Every day investors come to buy and sell the shares just like customers buying products. But this week something unusual happened. Many investors started selling their shares and leaving the market. What was the reason? Because Nifty fell around 23,151 and Sensex dropped near 75,564. Now, this is like the shops in the market suddenly seeing the fewer customers. Now, let's come to the part two. Why investors are started leaving. So, according to the report, five major reasons created the panic. The first thing is very important. We all know global tension between US and Iran. So, when two countries have conflicts, investors became nervous, and it's like they're hearing the bad news outside the mall. That's always be there. Okay, now people hear something may go wrong and they leave earlier. The second point is very important. The oil price growing, crude oil crossing around $100 per barrel. Now, oil is like electricity for the entire mall. Imagine you are standing in a mall and the electricity is gone. So, what happens? If electricity became expensive, all the shop owners will suffer because already the rent cost is there and all the things are there. So that's why similarly when the crude oil rises, your transportation becomes costly. You have seen that your business cost come increases, your company profit might reduce because of this, and so that's why the reason is that investors started selling. Now, the third important thing which made the investors leave the market was that foreign investors were selling. Now, obviously, foreign investors are still having a big impact in our Indian stock market, and that's why they're the big bulk buyers in the mall. So, if one or two customers leave, nothing happens. But if big wholesale buyers leave, stock keepers panic, and that's what happened in the market as well. Foreign investors were selling heavy, very heavy. You can't imagine that kind of thing. The fourth important point, rupee was weakening. Now, obviously, all this happens. So, rupee was falling to 92 rupees per dollar. That means one Indian rupee will be, one US dollar will be 92 rupees, which is like the value of the money inside the mall is decreasing. So, when currency weakens, international investors became cautious. And the fifth important point, inflation will be rising and it's actually rising. So when the prices of good rise everywhere, people become careful of spending. So it's simple in the market, investment becomes cautious. Now, what do the charts say? So some of the charts are there in the report. Charts help us to understand where the market might stabilize. So think of the market like someone who are walking down the stairs in the market, right on the market, stepping down slowly. But according to the report, if the Nifty stays below 23,300, the next possible level might be 20,900 or 22,700. But yes, there's a big disclaimer. This is actually an education video. Okay, so what are the numbers I'm sharing? I'm just sharing the report basis. Okay, so just understand what all these things are. This is not a speculations or I'm thinking or you are a big. I'm not a stock market trader and everything. Okay, I'm just an educator, personal finance educator, qualified personal finance professional, mutual fund advisor, and life insurance advisor. So a big disclaimer that don't believe in what I say and just go and blindly invest in the market. Think and get your professional financial advisor as your main thing. Okay. Now the part four, I don't want to go because it's all about the options and everything. That's this thing. But remember one thing, the final message which I all investors with you all should remember. See, market behaves like a busy mall. Okay, so sometimes it's crowded. It's obviously sometimes you step into a mall in the working day. It will always be empty. It's not that full, right? But that doesn't mean that mall is shutting down permanently. Yes, market goes up and down. Same way, your investment goal is also long term. Temporary market drops should not carry create branded. But again, If you still fear that your market is going down and because of that your investment portfolio is getting affected, try and review your financial goals, try and review your financial portfolio, where exactly what is the problem and everything, and get it consulted with your professional financial advisor so that it can help you a lot. Now, thus, we have end this report. And if you would like more clarity or anything about this weak market, let me know in the comments and visually to help you. And if you're still a new subscriber, please do like it, subscribe, and click on the bell icon, and we'll be coming back for the next Friday. Thank you so much, and have a great day.